Hi guys, it's Marie Wow CP Granucci. This is my second time joining to do this. I figured out how to do YouTube live through Zoom. And this time I'm recording it just in case YouTube doesn't put it up. So here you go. This is all. Well, I've been trying to do YouTube for years, but you know what? I hate talking to myself. I hate talking to no one. So I'm gonna pretend someone's out there that is listening. Whether you're listening live or listening later, it doesn't matter. Right now, I'm just gonna pretend there's an audience out there listening to me. And I'm gonna explain who I am if you don't know who I am. If you've never heard of me, my name is Marie Wow CP Granucci. Wow. CP means workout with cerebral palsy. I am an adult with cerebral palsy. Um, if you've seen my YouTube shows before, you know that I work with a lady from Australia named Cindy Evans. She is a exercise physiologist focusing on adults with cerebral palsy. So we have a pretty good thing going. Mm. And right now, I just wanna start by saying that I wanna try and do more YouTube interviews. Before my inter before my YouTube channel was called Reflections of uh Reflections of an Adult with Cerebral Palsy. But I decided to change the name of to Awesome People Wear Green because obviously, as everyone knows in the CP community, that green is our color. Um, so, and we're all awesome people, no matter what kind of CP we have, and no matter what we do in life, we'll always be awesome people to ourselves because we deal with so much every day physically, but we seem to make it possible for us, for ourselves to have as normal lives as possible. Um, we work, we have families, we own houses, we own businesses. We could do whatever we set our mind to and just make sure that our minds don't get in the way and our CP doesn't get in the way because we could do whatever we set our minds to. Um, I am 42 with cerebral palsy. I still live at home. It's not that I wanted to be living at home at this age. I unfortunately in my 30s had a lot of health issues from falling and breaking my leg in three places to having psoriatic arthritis in my knee and having to deal with all the stuff that you deal with psoriatic arthritis arthritis or psoriatic arthritis is not normal for CP. It's more of a autoimmune deficiency. Arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis is a normal aging process with CP. Normally we get it, maybe some of us will start getting it in the late teens or late 20s, depending on the type of CP we have. Some are lucky in not having it and still being in their 40s and not having it, but unfortunately, I was lucky to be blessed with both rheumatoid and psoriatic arthritis. So I had to deal with that. But now I'm better and I'm able to start my own independent life after this stupid pandemic stops, I guess you would say. A little bit about me because I normally don't show much of myself or my background is that I went to college, my 20s. I spent 10 years in a 2-year college, which is probably my fault. But I had fun. Um, I have a degree in an associate in human services and a certificate in recreational therapy. Um, my main focus in college was geriatrics. I wanted to be a geriatric counselor. I worked in several different nursing homes over the years, paid and volunteering, depending on, you know, with me it was easier to volunteer my time than to be paid because I never had a normal ride schedule and I get tired or sick easily because of the CP, so it was easier for me to volunteer. I did that for 5, 6 years. And then I was a TA. I was an EA, educational assistant or teacher's assistant in my college in a program for kids with kids in special ed. And they were 50 high school students. And as you know, when you are special needs, special ed in school, you're able to stay up until you're 21. Well, the program I did was a college-based program. We took those 50 high school students to in a college setting and taught them life skills. So we taught them, how to run a household, to use a checkbook, how to write resumes, to find a job, how to find the transportation you needed to get to places, things like that. So it was fun. And I did more of the social aspect, more of the recreation aspect, more of showing them around campus, showing them what to do, activities to do, clubs to join, whatever. Then I broke my leg. And everything changed. My whole life changed. And because obviously, when you have cerebral palsy, it takes a longer time to get where you're going and to heal a broken bone. And when you have 3 broken bones, well, it took longer. Anyhow, then I got the psoriatic arthritis, and my hopes and dreams of working in a nursing home or hospital setting wasn't for me anymore. And I was having problems with dealing with the fact that I had CP and that I had psoriatic arthritis. So I was very down on myself. Then found I figured out what I need to do most in my life. Did I need to explore the psoriatic arthritis side, or did I need to explore the cerebral palsy side? Well, I decided to explore the cerebral palsy side because I knew the psoriatic arthritis side would go away at some point, but the cerebral palsy would. So about 5 or 6 years ago, I decided to join the United Cerebral Palsy group, and my life changed, and the way I look at cerebral palsy changed, and the way I looked at myself changed. And now I'm an advocate and mentor for people with cerebral palsy on social media. I really don't like going into details about myself unless asked, but I do, when I started this site, I started to work out with cerebral palsy. That's where the word CP is from. Work out with cerebral palsy. Just started writing about my experience working out in the gym of physical therapy, and then it started to turn, and my workout with cerebral palsy had a new meaning for me. It means as a person with cerebral palsy, from we work from the time we get up to the time we sleep. It takes a lot of work for us to do what we do every day. Even if we just stay home and hang out at the house, it takes a lot of energy. And if we go out of the house, it takes even more energy. And just to put my socks and shoes on can take me up to an hour, when an able-bodied person can take 2 seconds to put socks and shoes on. It can take me up to an hour. So in my Facebook blog, I write about everyday life living with cerebral palsy as an adult. So my what my Facebook is called, what is it called? I can't remember. The real life of an adult with cerebral palsy. I think that was called. I'm sorry, I'm doing so much now in my life with CP, and I can't remember everything because I'm getting old. Um, so if you want to follow me, please follow my journey and follow Cindy's journey and our journey together, and we'll bring you everything you need to know as a person living with cerebral palsy and as a person who works with people with cerebral palsy, and hopefully at some point, my YouTube channel is always open to everyone, and I want to be able to interview those people because everyone in the CP community is awesome. And I'm going to be able to interview those people who wants to tell their story about life with cerebral palsy. So please, like my page and like my Facebook page and write inbox me if you would like to join the conversation and do a interview with me while you tell everyone why you're an awesome person that we're green with CP. And okay, and I will also be bringing you some interviews with other YouTube vloggers that will get together once a month or once every couple months and talk about stuff that is on our minds about life with CP. So stay tuned for that too. And use the hashtag some people wear green on social media, and let's see how the hashtag goes. Some people wear green, and I'll do a YouTube show every 2 weeks with someone about how awesome they are with cerebral palsy. And if you want to know more about me, just look me up on social media, Marie Wow CP, or Reflections as an adult with cerebral palsy. That's the name of my blog. Reflections of an adult with cerebral palsy, because God forbid I have so much on my plate right now, and I haven't been out of the house doing normal things in months. So you get what you get from me. I don't wear makeup. I own more baseball hats. When I meet someone, when I meet a guy that I like or something, I just warn them I have more baseball hats than I do lipstick. So I'm just an average Josephine, let's say, an average Joe, an average Josephine, whatever that speaks her mind, a crazy Italian woman that speaks her mind. Who knew women that are Italian are crazy? We all know that one. So, and I just have CP to go along with it. Should have named my website Crazy Italian Woman with CP. That would be a great one to do the next time. Um, Crazy fun loving woman with Italian. A crazy fun loving Italian woman with CP. That's why I should have named my YouTube station. But, I wanted to be proper. So, so, but please join me every twice a month when I interview people on my YouTube station and how awesome they are wearing green because they have cerebral palsy and we're awesome people. So who knows? Drop me a comment below and I'll interview you. Okay, thank you. Bye.